Okay, so in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at another step in using hand switches with the stick. In another video, we covered how to use the basic underarm switch with the pop-up. In this one, what we're going to do is we're going to visit the idea of taking the stick from the right hand underneath the left shoulder, or having the stick in the left hand and feeding it underneath the right shoulder. Before we were doing same side, now we're going to go cross. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to feed the stick into my armpit and reach up behind me as if I'm covering and grab the stick. So it's pretty simple. Under, grab it. Under, grab it. This is a really simple exercise that you can do to develop the flexibility in your shoulder, and also making sure that you keep this still kind of in a covered position. So I don't want to be like this. I want to try to stay covered when I do this. So everything needs to fold towards the center line as I do it. Okay, I'll turn this way. I thrust into my shoulder. So I actually could be thrusting at a target and then transition and go back to this direction. Okay, thrust, pop it up. Thrust, pop it up. Thrust, pop it up. Okay, I'll turn this way so you can see from here. I feed it, I could swing. Feed it, I could also lock it. Lock it. Lock it. Okay? Thrust. Thrust. Okay? So you get the idea of the fundamental. Now, once I feed here, I can roll this forward like I did before. And now what we're going to do is a second variation. Another one we're going to introduce is passing with the same side hand into the opposite armpit. So again, the theme of this video is taking the stick from one side of the body to the other side of the body, and then we go into our follow-ups. And so from here, I could use the one we did in the prior video, in the Kali hand switches video part 1, where we did like this, where we were just popping it up and going around the head. Now, once the stick is in the armpit, use the same side hand with an L formation and just kind of feed it to the opposite armpit, and it'll pop across like this. I really like this one because when you do it, it also helps you develop the flexibility in your arms, and also you're working, covering your center line, and then opening, and you're ready to make other transitions. So again, let's work on feeding, under the arm, pop it up, then bring it in, feed it across, into the armpit, I'm closed, and I switch, feed it, switch, go up if you want to go back to the basic that we did in the first video. You can add in strikes if you want to, so I could be feeding angle 1 and 2 strikes. Once I go there, thrust, switch, turn, 1, 2, feed it, 1, 2, or 2, 1, depending on what number system you're using. Feed it, bring it from here, watch this, straight down, okay? From here, I use rolling over my shoulder. If you can see, there's a little bit of tension, over like this. Okay, so again, it's just a little detail. So again, we're getting this boom, boom, bam. From here, down, pop it across, up, go back to the basic. Maybe 1 and 2 here. Maybe redundo, feed it. From here, reach, as you grab it, bring it down. Roll it over the shoulder. Here, there. There, okay? One more time from this angle. So again, we know our basic, then we feed it, grab, roll it over. Feed it, roll it over. Pass on the same side to the opposite side, across the center line, and back. All you gotta do is get your elbow over the puño. Pop it across. Pass it, elbow over the puño. Pass it, back up, and just flow a little bit. See how it feels to go back to the first one we did when we were using the other flow? Then add in the other stuff.